Hello and welcome to defenseguru.co.in. My name is Himanshu Sharma and I'm twice recommended from Indian Air Force and TGC. And this is today we have an interview, a special interview with one of my personal favorite, my friend and 4 times recommended candidate from all the forces. And today we have my dear friend Mr. Savesh with us. So Savesh, how are you?
Hi, good evening, Imanshu. Thank you for having me on this platform. It's a pleasure. And I'm doing good. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's a pleasure also to have this interview with you. And today, Savesh, we'll be going with many questions that are related to the SSBs. But before that, I would like to ask that how have you been doing so far after your recommendations, and what have you been doing these days?
Right. So my first recommendation was in March this year itself. So since then, I knew I'll have more SSBs. So since then, I've been preparing for those. I've been giving those, and at the same time, I've been recommended in those as well. So I've been giving medical exams as well.
Yeah.
Side by side, my focus has been to also share my experience with my colleagues, my juniors, all my friends who are also trying for the defense services. So that is what I'm doing since then.
Yeah, and for our viewers, or I would also like to tell that the first AFSB in which I was recommended, I was with Savesha. I had the fortune to be with Sir. I interacted with him, and we'll have our share of experiences later on in the interview also. But before that, I would request Savesha to please take us through your brief introduction to your family and briefly so that our viewers come to know little about you, sir.
Right. Thank you. Hello, everybody. I am Sarvesh Nawande. I was born in Aurangabad and brought up in Pune district of Maharashtra. I have done my graduation in BSc Mathematics. So this journey of mine started since 2016 and now is about to end in 2021. So it's been a 6 year long journey for me giving all the written exams and all the SSB attempts. And in 2016, also, I joined the National Cadet Corps. I was in Air Force Wing NCC, 3 Maharashtra Air Squadron, Pune. In that, I have had the pleasure of representing Maharashtra at Delhi. So I was a part of the Republic Day camp, and there I was adjudged as the All India Best Cadet of Senior in 2018. After that, I was also selected as the Indian Youth Ambassador and was delegated to Perm state of Russia, and we had an exchange program there as well. So coming to my number of SSBs since 2016, I've been giving NDA attempts, CDSE, AFCAT, NCC special entries. So 2016 to 2020, I gave 8 attempts and I was conference out in them. In 2021, I gave 5 attempts, and out of which I have been recommended in 4 SSBs: NCC Air Force, NCC Army, CDSE IMA, and AFCAT entrance. That's about me.
So that is great, sir. And it's a very long journey, and 8 attempts could deter anyone's confidence. And but they were not enough to deter you, sir, in giving 4 more recommendations and SSBs. Sir, I have gone through your profile, and since we also had conversations lately, I have found that we both are from civilian background, and I have felt that since we do not have any family influence, there is always a point in our life when we decide that yes, this is my dream, yahi karna hai mujhe. When did you find that, and what was that thing that had left you pressing so hard to achieve this thing, this feat, sir?
Thank you, Manchu. So I'd like to share how this journey of mine started. Initially, since both my parents are from state government background, so my goal initially was to join the civil services as an IS officer
Wow, sir.
until 12th grade. So in the second semester of my 12th grade in November 2015, luckily my mother got 2 passes for the National Defense Academy. So we went to watch and witness the passing out parade. There, the first thing I saw was the number of basketball courts, number of football grounds, because I have always been enthused about games and sports throughout my life.
Sir.
So later then I saw the officers, young officers and retired officers with their families. And it was a very different atmosphere. It was very pleasant. And then I saw the passing out parade. I saw the cadets celebrating after the passing out parade. So that was an extremely magical moment for me. I remember my mother also had tears in her eyes when she saw young boys of our age passing out.
as an
So I think that is when I realized this is something which I would really want to do in my life. So I think that was the moment of realization for me. After that, actually, I went home and I researched a lot about what NDA is.
Mhm.
And that was the happiest day of my life. I remember crying that day because that is the day when I finally knew that this is something I really want to do in my life and achieve in my life. So that is how the journey started. And since then, I've been giving attempts.
So it is a very aspirational journey. And when I see it also, I also recollect that what was the moment for me to come into this. A similar passing out parade that I had witnessed during the passing out of my cousins at Indian Naval Academy, Azimala. So it was a true moment, and all those observations that you have just quoted, same were for me also. So since we are talking about civilian background, there is also one more questions that most of us ask कि mostly army वाले के बच्चे ही select होते हैं. They always say that civilians have to struggle during their selection procedure. How far do you agree with this testament, sir?
What I believe is struggle सबको करना पड़ता है. No matter what the background, be it civilian background, be it defense background, everybody has to struggle. In this, I'd also like to mention that if somebody has a defense background, uh, they may slightly have an advantage of knowing the SSB procedure or knowing the lifestyle of what a defense officer lives like. So, in such aspects, I think they are more knowledgeable compared to us civilians. Uh, yeah, I think that is my opinion.
Right, sir. So now that I look into your attempts, I found that you have cleared many written examinations like NDA, CDS, FCAT. You also got NCC entries also. But as far as written approach is concerned, how did you maintain that consistency from NDA to FCAT, then to CDS, and time again you have done that?
Right. So I remember while I was preparing for NDA written exams, the only thing I had in mind was I want to get into the All India ranks, top five at least. So that is how I had started preparing. I had dedicated in my first year of graduation. I knew that I could manage both NDA preparation and graduation studies.
Hmm.
So I had joined written exam coaching in Pune itself. So I had taken coaching from there, and I used to study at least 12 to 14 hours a day
Yes.
because I wanted an AIR, right? So I used to focus on various aspects, maths and general science, English, whatever. I don't even remember what NDA portion had, but mathematics was my favorite subject, and I was quite good at it. So I focused more on that. Side by side, I prepared for English and general studies as well.
So
Same for CDSE and AFCAT. Same, I got lots of books online, lots of good books online, and you have so many study materials online. The best thing I think is the YouTube channels, because there are so many good pages who share lots of things like 500 most expected questions which will come in, say, AFCAT 2 2021
these are very
or
good.
such.
Yes, sir.
So I used to watch such YouTube videos, and to save time, I used to watch them on 1.5 speed. And at the same time, I used to take a lot of notes. So just before the exam, I used to go through those notes. So that's how I prepared for written exams.
So, talking about preparations, Defense Guru is one of the largest free education, free material, and for defense also. And so, having talking about that, I found that it is a very clumsy time when we have to prepare for the written examinations, our school, college examination. Just like you mentioned, in your first year, you're giving nearly 10 to 12 hours. That is a lot of time, sir. And after having done that, we also get into job. And in your case, you were into NCC and you're the best cadet, sir. So How did you tackle all that pressure that came onto you, sir?
That was a big challenge for me, I remember. So in first year, I did not focus a lot on college exams because I knew that I just needed to pass. Because in Pune University, count the first year percentage. So I knew I just had to pass.
Oh.
So hence I focused more on NDA exams. Later in second year, when I focused more on the Republic Day camp and all the camps I was doing through NCC,
Mhm.
that was exams and these camps at the same time. I had to miss the semester exams in my second year. So after I came back from my RDC camp, it was a 6 month total. The journey was 6 month long. So after that, I had to re-give my semester exams. So I had 14 backlogs and 5 current exams which I had to give. So with the help of my teachers, uh, the HOD and the staff in my college, principal, my parents, my friends, with all their help, I think I was able to study better. I took a lot of help from everybody, and that's how I studied and cleared these exams eventually. And later, it was just about balancing all these things, how I ended up balancing my preparation for written
Right, sir.
exam and then
It
third
is
year,
the art of
all that.
balancing that we have to start learning, and we have to just start doing it. Unless and until we don't
Yes,
have priorities, we can't do a thing. Right, sir? So,
true.
having talking about that, I would like to ask that what was your approach for SSB before your recommendation? Since I had seen and you have told us that there were 8 attempts in which you had went to the SSB and you had given your best. However, you were unsuccessful at that time. That was the time that you had to recollect your courage and bounce back attempt after attempt. So, what were your approach at that time, sir? I wanted to ask basically that what are the mistakes and how did you identify them? How did you overcome them?
Right. Thank you. So, like I said, the journey started in 2016. And like I said, that I was giving all my time for defense preparations. So it was clear for me that this is what I want to get in.
So,
So I think initial few attempts, I think I was not much coaching or taken any guidance from anybody.
so
And initially, I think that was the issue. Later on, what I believe I found out was the main mistakes which I was committing is I was getting desperate. I was very obsessed with joining defense. Middle a few attempts that was the case. And why did it take me 8 attempts to realize this is because I also failed to identify this specific mistake which I was making. The
what
fact that I was obsessed with joining defense, right? So there's a big difference between being motivated and being obsessed. So I was obsessed with joining defense. So that way it hampered my performance in various aspects, consciously, subconsciously. It hampered a lot.
and how
So
do
after
you want
realizing
to
that,
identify them, sir?
so after all these attempts, I have been taking guidance from a lot of people. It has been a huge pleasure of mine in NCC itself, starting from Wing Commander Chetan Mahajan. So he had guided me earlier. Then he ensured that I met Brigadier Sunil Bodhe. So he was a group commander in NCC. So I took guidance from him. Then I met Colonel Samir Kulkarni and Megha Kulkarni ma'am. So they helped me develop my personality. So over a period, I have had lots of people who've been helping me throughout this journey. So with this, again in lockdown last year, I joined Brigadier Bodhe's Career Institute SSB coaching. So he helped me was committing. And later, after all that, he clearly told me that Sarvesh, this is it. I can't guide you more than this because now I believe you can really make it, but I don't know what you're doing in SSB.
Yes.
So that is when I realized ki, okay, they're believing in me, but it is something which I'm committing.
Hmm.
So I stopped taking all external guidance. I sat in one corner of this room. Then I gave it a thought of what mistakes I've been committing. I made a journal. I used to write all these things. Then I focused on why were all these mistakes happening? What was the root cause of this desperation and obsession? So, And I realized that it was because of lots of things. I had to take a lot of pressure because of all the people who believed in me. I was taking a pressure because of that. Then I did not have a strong backup plan. I always thought that if I don't get into the or will I ever be happy in my life? So these were the things which caused desperation and obsession in
So
me.
you just mentioned that you didn't have a backup plan at that time. So what do you think, that should everyone rely on SSB as the only career option, or should, what is the role of backup in this process, sir?
So the role of backup plan, in my belief, and in my experience, I think is very important, because having a backup plan ensures that uh, you're confident. It ensures that you're confident, not for defense. You have something to do in your life, right?
Right, sir.
So not having a backup plan actually uh, hampers your performance, because you get desperate, you get obsessed with
Right,
joining
sir.
defense. You start thinking, if not for defense, there is nothing which I can do good in my life,
Yes.
right? So that is how it hampers.
Also,
And
we
also
have time and
in
time
this
alone.
specific, yeah, I just wanted to mention one more point. In this specific uh, SSB process, we can never be confident about clearing your written exam. You can be confident about clearing your SSB. You can prepare for both these. But when it comes to medical exams, it is very uncertain. You can't prepare for that except taking a few precautions, right? So it is very uncertain. So in this case, in SSB, it is not like civil services that you study all the portion and then you directly get selected. In
Right.
SSB, it is not like that. You have a medical test, which is uncertain. So you need to have a backup plan.
Right.
Also, you need to have a backup plan because you're cool and calm during the entire SSB process. Okay.
So my next question takes you back to where we were on the approach. How did your approach change during your recommendations, sir? What different did you do at that time? Please delineate that portion.
Right. So, like I said, I was taking guidance from a lot of people. They helped me realize a lot of things. I also did a lot of self introspection, and I realized what were causing these mistakes. I took these root causes and I started having a plan to overcome these.
Mhm.
So I started from very basics. First thing, identifying those mistakes and getting a daily routine to ensure I do good. I planned a good lifestyle for myself, right? I had a balanced lifestyle. Initially, what I used to do during SSB preparations is I used to study even for SSB for 12 hours a day. But I don't think that is a good approach, because SSB is basically a personality test and it's not a knowledge test. So I just used to focus on, say, general awareness or the GD topics or lecture topics. Later, I realized and I focused on balancing out my life. So along with these preparations, I did a lot of things. Had a basic timetable, starting from physical activities to meditation to a proper diet to studies,
That is a
then in
very
the
valid
evening,
point that
family and
you
friends
brought up.
time.
Yes, sir.
So I balanced my daily routine.
Yes, sir.
So
So
I
it
think
is a very
having,
important point, because SSB is not a day-to-day process. It is what we do through daily activities that makes our personality, and that is never achieved at the 11th hour. If we think that we'll just mug up the stories or practice them and go there, and our routine is not suitable, then even at the SSB, that will be reflecting from our performance, right, sir?
yeah, habits and your daily routine are very important. So, and also SSB is a personality test.
Right, sir. So I'll quickly come to the next question that I have for me. And I have observed that in your each attempt, you have been successfully screened in. So what are your approach for screening in, and what are your tips for those people who struggle in the first process?
Okay. So screening consists of two tests, OIR tests, and then the PP and DT.
Yes, sir.
So OIR is something which one must practice before going,
Right.
right? Besides from practice, I don't think one can do anything for OIR. Other thing, while solving the OIR at the SSBs, we need to listen to the instructions very carefully. They tell us that there is no negative marking. So it is always better to solve all questions.
Yes.
Also in the OIR tests, at times there are mathematical questions,
Mhm.
right? In the beginning itself. So
In
if
the
we get stuck on those questions, we miss the questions in the end, which are like what word comes last in the dictionary or very simple questions like that. So I think it is also important that we skip such difficult questions, move to the end, and then come back to the difficult ones. That's how we can cover all questions in OIR. PP and DT, I think, which is picture perception,
and
the
this is
written thing which comes first.
story writing, narration, group discussion.
Again, listening to the instructions given by the respective psychologist or, yeah. So listening to the instructions again is very important. How do they tell you to mark all those characters which you observe, circling those characters? The way they ask you to write the stories, they give you leads on that also. That we're supposed to write the feelings, thoughts, and actions perceived by us in the story.
Yes.
Also, what led to the situation, what is happening, likely outcome. All these are hints which we should use. Apart from that, I think story should be logical. So अगर plane दिख रहा है तो you can't write boating. Simple as that. So keep your perception very crisp and clear.
Yes.
And yeah, also there's a time limit. So plan accordingly while writing. Adhere to the time limit. And
Yeah, we
again, if you
always
don't finish
utilize the
writing your
time.
story, it is totally okay, because they also tell you that in the narration which comes next, you can cover the entire story. Now, the next thing which comes is narration and discussion. They take you to some different room. So at times you get a period between the writing and the discussion test. So
Yes,
in this period, what you can do is recall your story. You
we
can
call it.
practice narrating the story. If there are a few points which you can add, subtract, or make any amendments to make the story better, you can do that. I remember I used to practice 10 to 15 times narrating my own story before the discussion began,
Sir,
or the
I would
narration
also
began.
like to add one more point that what I also used to do is think of the counter stories can be there for the same picture, and whatever arguments can be there, why not to choose them? So having few arguments why our story is better or why a certain theme will be going well can also help during the GDs also, because it's just after the narration and we hardly get any time to recollect.
Right.
Well, all
So
right, sir.
next comes,
Yes.
if you'd like, I'd cover the narration and GD part as
Please, sir.
well.
That is the
Yeah. So next is narration. So narration is basically the same. You're just reciting out your story. Again, the GTO sir or ma'am, whoever it is,
Mhm.
they tell you what to do and how to go about the narration. You get 1 minute usually. So I think that is your first impression towards the group members sitting with you, and of course towards the assessors as well.
yes.
So narration one can practice before going to the SSB. To maintain eye contact, have a smile on their face, and be loud enough, right? Especially in these COVID times where you'll be wearing masks and loud enough.
Yes, sir.
Comes our group discussion, because based on our narration, our group believing in whatever we've said,
Yeah.
right? At the same time, it is very important that we listen to others' narration as well, so that we can relate during the group discussion.
Yes, we can
And
also.
in the group discussion, I think it is important to realize that it is not important whose story is taken. It is
Hmm.
important to go ahead and come to a proper conclusion, taking everybody's story. So, lots of details enough.
Yes, sir. So you have very in detailed went through all the processes that are there in the interview. Now I would like you to recollect the interview in which we both were there, the AFSB Guwahati. So after looking at me, what apprehensions did you had regarding me that before the recommendations and after the recommendations we also had a talk. So and also tell me that did you find any similarities between both of us?
Okay, this is a good question. So I remember since we were just 22 of us, three groups, you were in the second group, I was in the third group.
Yes, sir.
So I remember I used to observe everybody and I was quite, I mean, I used to love interacting with everybody.
Yes.
Initially, you were very silent, I remember, first 2, 3 days. But then after the GTO tasks, I remember you interacting with all the games we played since then. I remember when our group was discussing about the interviews and all, you would come asking about my experience since I had been previously recommended. So I think that is a very good quality. Being inquisitive, learning from others' experience, learning from others' mistakes. You showed that quality. I think I don't know how much it helped you, but I think that's a very good quality if
I
you learn
come
from
to
others'
that. How
experiences.
did it help me, sir?
So yeah, after that, when we I was standing there and the DSO sir mentioned that only one had been recommended and it was chest number 13. I was so happy and I was clapping for you. I remember that. So it was a really, yeah, it was a happy moment.
It was a really happy moment. And the moment he came and said one is recommended, my head was down. I'm like, I have no chances. Matlab, we have Savesh sir here. We also have Karthik sir here. There's no chance I'll get through. However, I was lucky enough that I was able to get through, sir. And I could see that,
This is not your luck. This is
sir,
not luck. This all comes from your hard work,
sir,
your efforts. That is how you.
yes. So we had a very lovely discussion today, very lovely discussion today. We have gone through each and every phase and we have discussed your journey also. So do you, what word, the last closing remarks you have for the preparations, who are doing preparations, who are taking repeat, who are becoming repeaters turn by turn? How do you want them to change their approach and take learnings from this platform, from this interview and everything that is around us?
Okay, right. So I would love to speak question, right? And I would be answering only based on my experience, only based on what I have learned,
Sir.
or how to go about doing all these things. I will just share my experience. Being, I'd like to mention all the changes I made in myself, especially for repeaters. What mistakes which you've made?
So
That
just
is very important. First, you need
so just a second.
have a plan on going about overcoming these mistakes.
Sir. So 4-5 बार कट हो गया था. I think we must take one more take if you wish, sir.
Yeah, sure.
हाँ.
अच्छा
So
लेट हो रहा है क्या हमें?
नहीं लेट नहीं, मैं कह रहा था कि ये हो गया, कट हो गया था बीच बीच में
कट हो
due
गया.
to internet. So we'll take back again, sir.
Are you going to cover the remaining question?
I think we have covered all the questions and part by part we have answered, like covered everything. So एक extra.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is it okay if I take a little more time because I have lots of points for this question?
Sure, sir. And that is the very crucial point, sir. We'll take snippets of this point because it's very important. I want this to be very good. So that is why I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
कि फिर से record कर लेते हैं because थोड़ा network issue आ गया था.
Okay.
Alright, sir, continue.
Just a second.
Sure, sir. Have a look.
You'll edit this later, right? Hang
Yes,
हो गया.
yes, sir.
Hang
This
हो
will
गया
be
सर.
edited. थोड़ा hang हो जा रहा है ये बीच में. Sir, I would request you. सर आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट यू कि एक एक पॉइंट के बीच में थोड़ा थोड़ा स्पेस डाल दें सो दैट वो एडिटिंग वाला काम आराम से हो जाएगा. हेलो हेलो.
Yeah. So may I start?
या प्लीज सर.
So in this aspect, what I can share is what I have learned through my experiences and what I believe, in my perspective, is the best approach. So, especially for repeaters, I think the most important thing is one approach did not work. So the next time we go, we need to identify our mistakes and then change our approach accordingly, right? First comes identifying our mistakes, then comes the accepting part, accepting that yes, I am committing these mistakes. Then comes a plan of how to go about overcoming this mistake, and then implementation of the same.
So,
So figuring out what the root cause of all our SSB procedure, all the mistakes we've done is very important. So we know and to better our performance. It is also important to read all the things which we've been learning through all the various sources. There are so many rumors about SSB that say Allahabad center is a rejection center, और अगर lecturate में 3 मिनट नहीं बोले तो कभी select नहीं हो. These are all very
both are recommended from Allahabad, sir.
exactly. So these are very, I mean, I don't know, very much spread rumors which one must not believe in. So all these preconceived notions one must forget is what I believe.
Absolutely.
One must also take proper guidance. I think that is. So one must, like I said, I've been speaking on the having a backup plan, plan B.
Yes, sir.
So that ensures that we're not desperate or obsessed. It is important because then we know कि even if not for defense, मैं अपने life का कुछ बहुत अच्छा कर सकता हूँ. Even if not for defense, I'll be excelling in whatever field I go in, and I'll be happy in my life.
Exactly.
So one must realize this and believe in this, because this hampers consciously or subconsciously. So it is very important. This also helps rid the fear of failure.
Agreed.
Right? So you start focusing more on your performance and your efforts rather than the result, the 5th day result. So that aspect is very important. Other than that, it is very important that you enjoy the SSB procedure. Now, enjoyment does not mean that when you're in your barracks or your rooms with your GTO group, that is when you enjoy. No.
Yes.
It is important that you enjoy the entire procedure, the tests, psychology tests. You must enjoy, right? The GTO tests, they are the most fun tests. Enjoy that.
Yes,
Enjoy the interview you're having.
rather than just completing them.
Yeah, exactly. So rather than competing, have fun competing, have fun with your GTO group, and have a friendly, not very friendly, but semi-friendly talk with the interviewing officer. Not You don't need to consider the interviewing officer as a god or a devil. Not devil because they are not there to reject you, right? And not God because उन्होंने जो decide किया है, that will not decide how happy you'll be in life later, right?
Right, sir.
So enjoy the entire procedure is what I believe is a good approach toward SSB. And with this, I think self-confidence and self-belief is very important. We need to understand that satisfaction and not to impress the assessors, right? Not to fake things. The best approach would be to be the most simple, most natural self, because I think that is the best in us. So if we go hello,
yes,
hang हो गया था.
So if we go say कर सकते हैं. Yeah,
hello, hang हो गया था वापस.
I'm so sorry, sir.
वापस.
Yeah, if we go, say, sir, if we go in a certain, you're saying if we go.
Yeah, okay.
If
So what
if
I meant to
we
say is, if we go with the approach of trying to impress them or do things which we won't do normally in our lives, so that just ensures that our qualities are not seen. So having a very simple and honest approach, being ourselves, ensures that our qualities are naturally seen. And I believe that is the best approach. And that shows that you are confident in your own shoes. That is the most important, that you believe in self. कि मैं जैसा हूं वैसा हूं. Okay. So you need to believe and perform in a way is candidate जैसा candidate we don't want to lose, right?
Yes, sir.
So I think that should be the approach.
So,
I have a few more points based on this
please, sir, please.
approach when we are in the SSB procedure. It is good to analyze your performance, analyze your each task at the end of each day, right? And it is important that we do not let our previous test hamper our next test, especially in the GTO. So if our group discussion is not going very well, it should not hamper our group planning exercise,
Right.
right? You need to move on. One test is done, now focus on the next, focus on that, move on. Do not let that thought hamper you, because it will just hamper. So do not, I think it's better not to over further procedure and the next tests.
So this is the thing that even I had found that after my interview, when I was back, I was looking for that what things have I done wrong and how has it gone, and I was too much involved in it. And that is when, for the second day, you had just observed that I was quite silent. And it was after that, during the G2 test when started, that I recollected myself that, all right, it's a new start. Let's give it a new try, and hopefully it will go well. And it did go well, sir. So that is a very important
Exactly.
part, sir. Every task is
And it just, yeah, it shows a good quality about yourself, that yes, you're accepting these mistakes, you know what to work on.
right.
This I think shows a trainability factor ki, okay, this person, specific person, is ready to work on these things, is accepting all these mistakes.
Yes.
Because in the conference usually they ask, rate your performance, or how do you think your experience was, or what could you do better. So in this case, when we honestly answer, sir,
How would you
these are
rate
the
your
3, 4,
performance?
5, 6 points which I can improve on.
So
This
how would
is a
you
good
rate
point.
your performance in your recommended attempts and in your previous attempts? How would you compare them, sir?
uh, okay. Like I said, in the first 8 attempts where I was not recommended, I always knew that I've been committing a lot of mistakes. But since I had this fear, ki what if not for defense, I never accepted them. Even in the conference, when they asked me, ki, how was your performance? I used to rate myself 10 on 10, right? So I knew inside that that is a lie. I knew, but I was a little excited and desperate to get selected. So I thought, ki apne khud ke mistakes क्यों बताने हैं?
So what
So
was
that is
the
not a good approach. Later, I'll tell you later when I got recommended,
sir?
I told so many of my mistakes which I could analyze. Because later I realized ki, okay, these are specific mistakes. I accepted these. Okay.
Sir.
So based on this, I become a good officer or a bad officer. So I just mentioned these points, and accordingly I rated myself 6 on 10, 7 on 10. And if asked the reason, then I said ki there's always scope of improvement. I know I can do better in various aspects, or these mistakes I've committed. That's why I've been giving these many marks. Accept your mistakes. And they are assessors. So they've been seeing thousands of students. They already know, they've seen you for 5 days. They know that you've committed these mistakes.
Obviously, sir.
Now the thing is, are you able to analyze those? If analyzed, are you able to accept those in front of all the 15 officers in the conference room?
Yes,
Do
sir.
you have the guts to do that?
You have to guts. Ah,
I think that is what matters.
yes, sir.
And identifying these mistakes shows willingness to become better, right? So in our daily tasks, there are always things in our daily routine which always there are tasks which we could do better. So
Yes,
it's important to analyze those aspects. Iman,
sir.
if you remember, I had asked the question of how do you be chill. If I answer those,
Just a second, sir. It was stuck. Ah, sure, sir. Continue.
yeah.
So I'll quote the question and then please you continue after that. What was that?
A question was how to become cool, calm, and chill in the entire approach of S.
हाँ ठीक है sir. I'll quote it. Ready, sir?
Yes, and after that इसके बाद ये पूछना कि how to overcome pressure. अच्छा, मैं इसी में कवर कर लूंगा, नो वरीज. ठीक है, ठीक है, ओके, गो अहेड.
सर रेडी?
हेलो.
हाँ रेडी सर.
हैंग हो गया था.
हाँ हैंग हो गया.
या
Sir, last but not the least question for you is also an observation of me that I had always seen you cool, calm, and composed and not taking any pressure. So, how did you manage to do that? So, please share your experience and throw some light on this. Sir.
Right. Thank you so much. I think this is a very important question, and I think this is the question, and the answer to this question is what helped me get recommended. So, first of all, I had to work on my backup plan. I had to accept the fact when I was not getting recommended that it is possible that I'll be giving more attempts, and that I had to accept that I may never get recommended. I had to accept the fact that even if I get recommended, I may be merit out or I may be medically out, right? So when I accepted this, then I started worrying about my backup plan. Then I gave my backup plan a thought. Ki, okay, this thing is possible. I need to have a very strong backup plan, which will ensure that even if this defense dream of mine does not work out, happy in my life. So working on that, I think helped me become more cool and calm. I also practiced meditation. I knew earlier I was quite overexcited. I used to always be bouncy, right? So with meditation, it helped me realize all the things. Like I was telling you just before this point, that I used to analyze my daily mistakes. I used to have a diary where I used to note key, what are the things which I could have done better today.
So, it was self realization of yours that made you realize that what you are going through and kept you calm, composed.
Self realization, yes.
Yes. Sir.
I would love to mention here one thing that people say that what is the code to crack it. So,
Sir, hold on, sir.
and it is this code yourself which you need to, sorry?
The code to crack SSB, वहाँ से.
Yes. So I'm sure, Himanshu, even you must have heard people mentioning the code to crack SSB.
Yes.
So in my perspective, the real code is you. You are the code you need to crack. So it is basically self introspection, awareness about self, help
Right.
do our best in SSB or no matter what field in life. Self realization is very important.
Yes, sir.
At the same time, I think it is very important to trust yourself. That even if not for defense, I'll do something good in life, which I have been repeatedly mentioning.
Sir,
also, it is important to trust the entire SSB procedure.
It
right?
is very important.
So if we are not getting selected, we us who's making these mistakes.
Right, sir.
Right. So even me, I have been told by my mentors that I have what it takes. Probably they have been assessors, previous assessors. So they've been telling me, okay, Sarvesh, you can become a good officer. You have what it takes. So after not getting recommended, mistakes. It is not, SSB is not to blame. So believe the entire SSB procedure. That is important.
And so on this note, I would come back to when I used to come to you for asking that your tips and how did you prepare and all. So you, sir, I'll take it again. So on this note, I'll take it again.
Yeah.
On this note, sir, here I would like to take you back to why did I came to you and what questions and what things that I took from you, what inputs that I had taken from you. One word before the interview that you had mentioned I had with you was that it is very important to introspect oneself. And that is exactly what I had done after going to the interviewing officer. He asked me that, Himanshu, how is your preparation this time different? And even I had realized that, and वही मैंने फिर उनको बताया भी कि सर I started knowing about myself. I started realizing myself, and I discussed it with all of them. And even today, before coming, I have discussed it with other friends also. Few of them are recommended, and so on. So I did utilize that, sir, your input, and still it's helping me, sir.
I am glad that my little experience is of help to you and a few others also.
So
That
it's
is
not
what I've been trying to do after
of
each my
thousands of
recommendation.
others to this platform, sir. And it was,
I hope so.
yes, sir, it will be, sir. And so on this note, we'll have to conclude this session. And thank you very very much on behalf of,
Why
हाँ sir.
I missed. Uh, okay, lag ho gaya.
Acha, I'll repeat that, sir.
Yeah. Why? There are last. Give me few points which I had to mention.
Okay, sir, sure.
Hello.
हाँ sir, sure, go ahead, sir.
Should I go ahead?
Yes, sir.
Because these are, I think, important points.
Okay, sir.
Your team and then decide if you want to. Hello.
Hold on, sir, hold on. वो थोड़ा stable हो जाए, then please start. Hello. Stable है, sir? Okay.
Yeah. Should I?
हाँ.
Yeah. Should I go ahead? Why? Also, no. It's your editing team then later decide if you want to include this or not. Okay.
Okay, sir.
I hope it is not be mentioning the last few points about my experience of overcoming pressure.
Sir, I think ये वाले points you had mentioned earlier, pressure वाला, didn't you? Through meditation and वो सारा. मतलब what are these points about?
Okay, एक second. Yeah.
Yeah, sir. Go on.
Himanshu, you had asked of how did I
Overcome.
work on not coming under pressure? How
Yes.
did I become a little more cool and calm and composed in my approach?
Yes.
Earlier, I used to take a lot of pressure. Like I said, I was a part of NCC. So in NCC, I've had my comrades, my juniors, my seniors, all the mentors I've had. Most of them have come from are who I met through NCC. So I have had a few achievements which I session. So based on these achievements, everybody started believing in me. Everybody started telling me ki, okay, Sarvesh will make it to the defense. My family members started calling me Fauji, Fauji since then.
Expectations
So
so
everybody believe. Sorry,
expectations were quite high.
from everybody. So even my mentors used to tell me, okay, Sarvesh, we believe that you will get selected. My seniors believed in me. So personal achievements, I used to take a lot of pressure because of all these expectations. So whenever I used to go to the SSB, I had this at the back of my mind. Everybody is waiting for my result. And then subconsciously, it caused pressure in me. I mean, I used to take a lot of pressure before the interview or GTO tasks, which hamper your performance in lots of ways. Directly, indirectly, it hampers your performance. So at in the corner of this room and I gave it a thought. That I realized that all my close, all the people who were very close to me, be it my juniors, seniors, family, comrades, batchmates, or my mentors, I realized that despite all my failures, they believe in me the same, they love me the same, right? So, what was the point of taking pressure?
Right, sir.
I realized that fact. So, that is one aspect I think is very important. I am sure that many aspirants take this pressure कि parents defense में जाए, self pressure होता है, self के बहुत सारे expectations होते हैं. So I think overcoming that is very important to ensure you're not pressurized throughout the SSB procedure. That helps you perform.
Absolutely.
You need to believe the fact that no matter what you do in life, your loved ones will love you the same. And when I realized this, I felt so lightheaded. So all the pressure within me was gone, and I could perform calmly and with composure.
Yes.
That would be the last thing I'd like to mention, which is very important in my perspective.
So thank you so much. That was a very vast experience of yours, and I think you have covered all the points, even those I had in mind and that I had planned to share later on. On this note, sir, very thanks, and I'm very grateful that you came here and shared your valuable experience that you had through all these years, and now that you have and congratulations that you have made it to the merit list of CDS. And I know, but you were waiting for the another waiting list for FCAT for the flying branch, because you always wanted to become a flying fighter, right? On this note, on the behalf of team defenseguru.co.in, thank you very much for joining with us. And I'll repeat, sir. On this note, on behalf of team defenseguru.co.in, thank you for joining. So I'll take it again.
Yeah, aram se.
Happening. Yeah. All right. On this note, on behalf of team defenseguru.co.in, I'm very grateful and very thankful to you for coming here and sharing your experiences. I hope every one of us who are watching this are being very inspired from your success story and will learn so many things. On this note, thank you, and thank you for coming. And please do like, subscribe, and share our channel. Thank you, and have a good day. Sir.
Himanshu, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to share the little experience I've had in these years. And I'm also thankful to this channel and this page, Defense Guru. And I also wish all the best to all the aspirants who are watching this. All the best to everybody.
Thank you, sir. It was a pleasure.
Himanshu, thank you so much for having me this platform. It has been lovely interacting with you again after so long. I also thank Defense Group for having me on this platform. It's been a pleasure. It's an honor. At the same time, all the aspirants who are watching this, all the best. And I think from my experience, please, I think it is important to believe that you really have it in you. Never give up. I think that is one approach which has ensured that I'm sitting here right in front of everybody. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your time and all that you have shared with us. It was a pleasure, sir. Thank you.